Members of the House are trying to crack down on mass shootings without imposing invasive gun policies. One America's Jake Henry explains how financial institutions might be able to expand their oversight of suspicious firearm purchases.
When it comes to cracking down on money laundering, human trafficking, or terrorist attacks, banks are required under the Bank Secrecy Act to report highly suspicious financial activity that indicates illegal behavior. Now, a handful of House representatives introduced a bill Friday which would make Congress adopt the same strategy to prevent mass shootings. Under federal law, reports say it's illegal if a gun retailer fails to report bulk gun purchases to authorities, and it's also against the law to buy a gun when you're under 18 years old. That's why if passed, reports suggest the Gun Violence Prevention through Financial Intelligence Act would enforce rules already on the books but get an extra hand from banks. That means no restrictive gun laws will be passed, nor will the bill restrict firearm owners from buying, selling, and using guns as they currently do under the law. Reports suggest the legislation's primary purpose is to stop mass shooters and won't infringe on law-abiding gun owners. The legislator behind the bill is Virginia Representative Jennifer Wexton. In her bill, she argues banks, credit card companies, and retailers should monitor illegal purchasing patterns because it could tip off authorities before the culprit commits the crime. The idea of the legislation mirrors a plan by New York Times columnist Andrew Sorkin, who pointed out how the gunman responsible for the deadly 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting used 6 credit cards to buy thousands of rounds of ammunition and 2 guns. Sorkin says highly suspicious purchases like that one could have been caught early and used to prevent the tragedy.
This bill would effectively require the banks to work with FinCEN, by the way, banks are also already used for money laundering and human trafficking, and they do this already for suspicious activity. They have not done it related to guns.
In the wake of the Santa Clarita shooting, Democrats and Republicans have been working to find common sense solutions. For example, a separate bipartisan gun bill, Prevent Family Fire Act, was introduced last month, which would encourage firearm retailers to sell proper gun storages by giving them tax credits.
So this is a very important piece of legislation. We've got Republicans and Democrats alike on the bill, and we've also got some great partners, and none better than the Brady campaign.
Now the pair of bills need to be voted on by their respective committees before heading to the House floor for a vote. Jake Henry, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.